Welcome to the Beaver County Softball Network. My name's Bill Littler, and we are here at Aniline Park in Monaca, PA. And we are going to watch a BCFPL 10U division game. This is pool play. They are playing games to get seeded into the playoff brackets, which will start, I think, next week or maybe the following week. I'm not sure. The rain kind of pushed things back a little bit. But here we have Blackhawk 10U. I think it's Blackhawk Black team. And then we have the Central Valley Carolina team hosting the game here at Aniline Park. Now, this is the first day that I've been streaming games. I've been off for a bit, dealing with family stuff, and this team here, this Blackhawk team, I'm hearing is pretty decent. So one of the reasons why we picked this game. I want to watch some of these teams here and get ready for the playoffs. We will be streaming as many games as we can in the playoffs or in the championship bracket, as well as the championship game. So they are warming up here, getting loose, getting ready for that first inning of play. If I haven't said it, please subscribe. You can see here we have 80% of you who watch these games are actually not subscribed to the network. So if you're watching and you are not subscribed, please do. It helps us grow and it helps us keep this network free for everybody. I don't want to charge anything to watch these games, but I need help covering the cost. So please subscribe to our channel, and we are started. First pitch was a ball, and this one here was a strike. And I don't have the lineups. I'm just going to kind of call the game without names. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Looks like this is number 3 from Central Valley. Missed high again. We got 3-1 count. Behind the plate is Bob Norton, one of the better umpires in the area. Called strike, fills the count. Missed outside. Now this is 10U, so on ball 4, the coach comes in to finish the strike count. So right now there's 2 strikes on the batter, so she has 1 strike here. Foul ball. Can't end the at bat with a foul. There's a drive behind shortstop. It's going to fall for a single. So we have a base runner on first base. Missed high. Now, there are some rules in play for stealing bases. I don't think they can steal second unless there's 2 outs. Swing and a miss. So we have a runner on first here. This is top of the first inning. We just started. Nobody out. It's a foul ball. Wild throw by the catcher, but ball was dead due to the foul. pop up off the backstop. We have a 2-2 count, I think. I think one of my cameras froze. There's a ball in play. Second makes the play at first for the out. The base runner's kind of aggressive, but the defense played it well. Froze her at second. So that's good. Sacrifice bunt. If you don't get on base, you want to move the runners, and that's what happened. So runners at second here with one out. There's a swing and a miss. Outside pitch. This base runner here is a little aggressive. Now they are allowed to steal third with less than 2 outs, just because it's an easier throw for the catcher. Called strike 3. So that'll be the second out. Nice pitch by the pitcher there for Blackhawk. Missed low. Nice pickup by the catcher, but the throw is not in time. Nice read by the base runner there on a low pitch. Nice slide. Good hustle. Called strike. Ooh, runner's on third now. And this is the I think they called a look back rule. See if I can catch it on the replay. I don't even have it. Yeah, the base runner's aggressive, so she got caught. So after one, we have no score. So we'll be right back. All right, so we have a new association of umpires here in Beaver County. They're called the Association of Beaver County Umpires. And this is the first year that they existed. So it's something new in the area, and they've been doing a really good job. And things have been a lot smoother when it comes to umpires here in the area. So if you're interested in umpiring, you can. I don't have any contact information here, but you can reach out to me, and I will get you in touch with who you need to talk to. But umpires can never have enough of them. And I'm kind of confused. We're at Central Valley, but Blackhawk's the home team for some reason. I didn't think that would be the case, but I guess it is. Missed inside. I didn't catch it in the first inning because I didn't think nothing of it, but that's what's happening. There's a strike. I guess maybe they flipped a coin to decide. I don't know. But hey, what are you going to do? There's a foul ball. This is the Beaver County Fast Pitch League, and this is pool play for their championship bracket tournament that'll start here in the next couple weeks. I'll try to stream as many games as I can, especially when we get into the bracket. And of course, the championship games will be streamed on the network. Called strike 3. Nice pitch. Right on the outside corner there. You can see where the catcher set up. And she hit her spot. Swing and a miss at a high pitch there. That's the first out. Let me mark that down. This is number 45 pitching for Central Valley. There's a fly ball, and that's going to fall in between the outfielders, and she's going to go in for 2. Yeah, she should have slid into second there. I don't know why she didn't. It's easier to stop too when you slide. When you're running full speed, it's kind of hard to come to a complete stop like that. Sliding helps you stop. All right, so we have a runner on second base. 1 out still. Good read on the pitch there. Stolen base for the base runner. All right, so we have a runner on third with 1 out. Nice block by the catcher. Now, base runners are not allowed to steal home unless they are played at. Oh, I hit her. And she's going to get first. Yeah, so as long as the defense doesn't make a play at the girl on third, she can't run. Can't steal, can't run on pass balls, nothing like that. All right, so we got runners on first and third. My camera is froze in this view right here. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Called strike. There's a hit. Short, gets hit, throw to second, gets the out at second base, but it does score a run. So that'll be the first run of the game. There's a foul ball. I do have a new microphone behind home plate, but I wasn't able to get it to work. I need to figure that out. We have a runner on first. I need to fix that on the scoreboard. There's a ball in play to third. Big throw to first. And she's going to be safe. So we have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Missed outside. You see these 2 pitchers here for Central Valley and for Blackhawk. They're throwing a lot of strikes. So this is coach's pitch if they walk a batter. So there are no official walks. It's a called strike. If a batter walks, the coach will come in and finish the strike count. So if they have 1 strike, the coach comes in and throws 2 strikes or foul ball and strike or whatever. There's a called strike. And they have a maximum number of pitches. I think the coach can only throw however many strikes are left or something like that. I don't know. It's missed high. Ultimately, you want to see these 10U pitchers not walk anybody. But it does happen. It's a ball in play. Gets past the shortstop, and everyone's going to be safe. We have bases loaded with 2 outs. And Short would have had time to make that play at first, but she didn't field it cleanly. So we have bases loaded here. Missed outside. No stealing of home, so these girls they're locked on their base. Missed high. Pop up out of play. Miss low. So we got 3 balls and a strike. It's really muggy out here. I think it's supposed to start raining again. It's been a crazy spring with rain. Foul ball. We have a full count here on the batter. 2 outs. Everybody should be running here on the pitch. No, I guess not, because it's coach's pitch. So here comes the coach. So there's 2 strikes. And the coach will throw. I think they have like maybe 4 pitches to get that last strike. But the umpire can't call strikes too. There's a foul ball. They can't end the bat with a foul. It's just like a regular bat. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So after 1, we have Blackhawk up 1-0. This is going to mess me up. The Blackhawks the home team, but we'll make it work. All right, thanks for watching. We'll be right back. All right, so this stream, the network anyway, is powered by Starlink. I have a Starlink mobile with me, and it's really good. Last year we had used Verizon hotspot, and there was some fields that I didn't have access to with cellular connections, so I couldn't live stream, or a lot of drops and pauses in the network or in the stream itself. And Starlink has been great. It's been solid for me, and probably one of the best investments I made for this network. So if you're looking and streaming yourself, Starlinks are definitely the way to go. And they're really not terribly expensive either. All right, so we're back. Let me get this off the screen here. Okay, so this is the top of the second. There's a called strike. Now, if you noticed, Blackhawk switched their pitchers. Now, there's a rule that you have to pitch two different pitchers in the first 4 innings of the game. There's a foul ball. And the reason why that rule's in place is to encourage pitching development. So a lot of teams, if they have that one ringer pitcher, they'll just throw that one pitcher. But we try to encourage the development of pitchers. Called strike 3. And that'll be the first out. So, and you can pitch them in any order. You can have one pitcher pitch the first inning, different pitcher pitch the second, and switch them back and forth. But you have to have two pitchers thrown in those first 4 innings, 2 innings each. And then after that, you can pitch who you want. My cameras over here came back to life. Okay, here comes the coach. So that was ball 4. That's a hard hit. Third grabs it, throws it to first, and the throw's going to be off. She's going to keep going here. And she'll be at second base. It's a hard hit. Third baseman had plenty of time. Just kind of threw it in third, and first baseman couldn't handle it. So Central Valley is ready to score here. Called strike. So there's one out, runner on second base. Miss low. 2-0. Missed high. 3-0. And we got 3-0. There's a called strike. Central Valley just got a new scoreboard. Looks really nice out there. First time I've seen it. In person, anyway. Miss low, ball 4. Here comes the coach. Oh, he called a strike. Okay, full count. That's called strike 3. And there are no drop third strikes. It was actually a nice pitch. So that's 2 outs. Runner still on second base there for Central Valley. That's a strike. Don't back out. Stay in there and swing. Missed outside. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. called. Strike three. And that'll end the inning. Or actually the first half of the inning. So we'll be back with the bottom half of the second. Thanks for watching. All right, so if you're watching, please subscribe to our network. You can see most people aren't subscribed. Subscribing to our network helps us grow. It also helps us get to the monetization. So we're still trying to grow. We're still young and growing the network. And as we get bigger, of course, we'll be able to monetize and bring some money into the network and do things with it, like upgrading equipment, covering Starlink, for example. We also do other things to help cover some of these expenses, but my goal was to keep it free for everybody. I don't want to have to charge for this. I've been streaming games. My daughter's played through this league. She was born in 2005, so I started doing this probably in 2012, maybe a little bit later than that. I streamed games when it wasn't allowed. I had a camera attached to my hat coaching at times. So I used to stream games before it was cool to do. Umpires would get mad at me. All right, here we go. Missed outside. Then my daughter is playing now. She's playing at Youngstown State, and I don't have her to record anymore. So I started this network to give back to the community and kind of stream things and do things that I've learned through the years. Missed outside. So we got a 3-0 count. You can see Central Valley did not change their pitcher, so they're throwing the same girl here the first 2 innings, and then next inning you'll see a new girl. Different approaches on how coaches do this. Strategies. It's going to be a catch by the first baseman. Let me see if I caught that. That was a quick hit there. Nice play. All right. So that is the first out. Missed inside. There's a ball in play. And it's going to get past the shortstop. And they have a base runner. Called strike. Missed low. So we have a runner on first. Missed high. We have 2 balls and a strike. This is the 10U Division pool play games. These girls are playing for a seed in our championship bracket. Missed high. So we have 3 balls and 1 strike. Championship bracket starts, I think, next week. Maybe the week after. Depends on when they get these games in with the rain. Kind of push things back. Missed slow. Here comes the coach. So we got 1 strike. This coach has 2 strikes. Good eye. Again, they only have so many pitches, but the girls don't have to swing right away. There's 2 pitches. There's a ball in play. Third gets it. It's going to be a long throw, and it's not going to get there. It gets past the first baseman. They're going to advance another base. And that's going to score another run. I don't think they can advance home. Yeah, they're going to send them back. But they do have second and third with 1 out. There's rules in play that you don't have to keep running like that. Trying to give these girls a chance, especially the girls who aren't that experienced. This is rec ball, so there are some girls that aren't as advanced as some of these other girls, especially the travel players. It's foul ball. Missed high. Missed inside. We got 3 balls and a strike. That's a strike. Full count. I like this view here. Glad it came back to life. It was hung there earlier. There's ball 4. So we got 2 strikes on the batter. Comes the coach. Miss slow. I think this coach needs to throw a little bit harder. Throwing him too easy. Foul ball. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. A lot of times when you throw it easier like that, it's harder for the girls to hit it because they're used to seeing a faster pitch from the pitcher. Called strike 3. And that is 2 outs. All right, so we have runners on second and third with 2 outs. There's a called strike. And she took off for third. I didn't know there was a runner on third, or no runner on third. I thought there was runners on second and third. Well, now you have a runner on third base. 2 outs. Can't advance to home on a wild pitch. Just missed. A little high. This batter's kind of small. Small strike zone. That missed high. So we got 3 balls and no strikes. Oh, that's going to hit her. Man, she looks like she's okay. Stings a little bit. This pitcher doesn't throw really hard, so sometimes these younger girls at 10, you throw really hard, but they don't have a lot of control. My camera froze again. Oh, it's okay now. Missed inside. That hit her leg. 3 balls and no strikes. It happens a lot with these smaller girls pitching. Ball 4. Here comes the coach. Now there's no strikes on this batter, so and I think there's 4. I think they get 4 pitches total, so she has some options here. And it looks like the coaches switched pitchers. They must have heard me talking about the other one. This guy's not much better. There's a hit. That gets through the infield. And it's going to score 1. And runner, nice heads up base running. And everyone advances another base. Nice aggressive base running there. So we have runners on second and third. Ooh, this pitcher. She needs to shake that off. Play the game. Don't let it bother you. There's a swing and a miss. She really went after that one. That was too high. Missed outside. This pitcher kind of lost focus a little bit. She let certain things happen, and it's bothering her. You can see her body language, and she needs to learn not to let the game bother her. Stay focused. You're only as good as the next pitch. Missed high. And here comes the coach. So we have 2 outs. Runners on second and third. And there's a shot. That's over the outfielder's head. And she can only go 2 bases. But that was a nice hit. And are they going to let that runner score? Yeah, they are. So that's 2 runs. So there's a runner on second base. 2 out still. And there is a max runs of 5 runs an inning, I believe. And that is going to advance to third on that wild pitch. So you have a max of 5. And I don't remember. I think they only scored 1. So I think this runner on third is going to be the 5th run. 3-0's the count. There's a called strike. That's it. Focus on strikes. See this camera? I don't know why it's so sluggish. Here comes the coach. I think there's 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that'll end the inning. So I will be right back. Thanks for watching.
Hello, welcome you back. Pretty good. How's the wife?
She's good. She's pretty much healed from the surgery. She got all cancer, and then she's doing chemo and radiation, getting better.
It's like a no-brainer. It was weird. You guys announced it. Like, something carcinoma on the outside. I'm sure someone else told you. It's such a weird thing just to hear the information. So I had a little piece of basal cell carcinoma, a little purple dot, and they did a Mohs procedure. In a Mohs procedure, they take like 1 layer at a time, and they go test it, freeze it,
They do that with Jill. She gets her sometimes.
So there were like 7 resections in, and they came in and they were like, hey, we're going to take off anesthesia, because they just, you can't feel your face, but you're awake, and they had like a picture screen, and like every periodically they'll put like a question up and make answer, to make sure your eyes are still open, because it's like, yeah. And they came in and said that, in a couple minutes, so-and-so will be back, when they take you to see the doctor, and then like, when I walked in the room, there was like an oncologist in one corner, and a therapist in the other, and I was like, all right, somebody say it. Just say the word to me. Like, you just need to hear it. And then they were like, we found something else. Like, just say it. Say it so that I can get it over with. I just need to hear it. And they're like, well, you think you have a tumor under your eye. And it explains, like, the 4-month-long headache that I've had. And my, like, vision went bad.
Bob,
Like,
get that.
I was, like, 15-20 vision forever. And then, like, in a period of, like, 6 months. And when I went and got my eyes tested, they were like, you're just getting old. Yeah. I was like, oh, all right. So I got some glasses and I was like, cool. So that day they sent me and they did like CAT scans and MRIs. They found it. It was small, but there's no good size to have in your eye. Like, it was sitting on the bottom of my eyeball. And then I had to do like a round of radiation to shrink it. They made me with a mask. And they tried to shrink it. And then we did chemo, which I don't remember what it was called, something in prep. But they did that for like 90 days. And then dancing and doing and like that. So that like, chicks are the same size. And I haven't had anything since, but Paisley's 8 or 7, so no, she's 8. So she just she's turning 12, so 4 years old. Yeah, I had one little, like another little basal cell on this side, no more stem cell. Like the doctor said, I got a really flat one basal cell from me than one tumor. I do not have idea. Oh, and then
Good swing,
did it
Bob.
start to swell? Is that like,
Good eye.
yeah, a little Mohs procedure. It's weird because it's like the way, and I don't know, everyone's situation is so much different. But like when they explained to me, they said you once you have it, like it can do whatever. There's the guy was telling me there was a guy that like had a spot on his foot, and his foot, and that's was on his face and his hands. He was like, it's just like that. They end up taking half. He has like halfway out his foot. And took out his finger because he let it put all the prosthetic in. Yeah, so for your actual job, they don't. For a while, they were doing making people get like brain diseases and stuff. Yeah. They took skin from here and inside both my thighs. Well, the inside of my thigh, they took the one, and then it wasn't good because they found the spot on it. But they didn't even know it was cancerous. But then, another blue cancer right there. It's just, it's overall scary. And then they said that like, I don't know if you can see how strong my shoulder is, but I tell people, like, they're so good at their job. It was 4 inches long. Both my eyes were this big and black and blue. And our kids are so little, they just turned 8. So, like, we didn't tell them anything was wrong. And then when the day I went in for the surgery, they showed me it. They're like, it's in the size of the paper.
Are you being alfalfa again today?
I didn't know.
Are you being alfalfa? Are you being
And then I saw bone away. I saw all the tools.
They want to take.
Yeah. So that's it.
One thing they didn't get.
Yeah. Well, she didn't have to be in 23 and 4.
She had it.
Daddy was all
I got my jaw broken when I was 16, and the way it broke, it wasn't just a wire situation. One side gets up a cone, and the other side breaks through it, so that it'll like heal and form my teeth, and then tell me. Like I woke up and had all this packing in my mouth, and I was like, so what, so what all happened? And I was like, well, this is the plan, and then we'll do that partial. Like 16, missing 4 teeth, it was weird. Yeah. It was fun that afterwards, it was fun for your high school, like wrestle match. Take out my partial.
Yeah, her radiation starts.
Yeah. Obviously a little nervous, but probably just.
She's already been through a lot with her curves. She's had surgery too. She's always been on risky medicine. I mean, it's scary, but it's like money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't. Again, everyone's situation is so much different person to person. But like when they were explaining it and showing me the tools, I'm like, "Bro, you could use a fucking sawzall." I'm like, I have an 8-year-old. If I get this shit out of me, I don't care about one eye when you're done. I don't care if you take it, like you can leave it open.
Yeah, I don't care what you
Yeah,
do.
bring me back. Like
Yeah.
I just want to be able to go to work. I want to walk around the mall. I want to see my son graduate. Like, and they were like, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we intend for all that to happen.
Yeah.
But
That's they all talk about it and stuff. But like you said,
yeah, I mean that's the reality. Like when I look at like my family history with cancer, and then squamous cell carcinoma has a tendency to like metastasize and come back like in different places. And you could have it here and then push over here in your kidneys. But I mean, I'm living on long term. I have UPI, like my liver is failing, my kidneys are failing. If I make it to 70 or more,
that's the other thing too. It makes you think about it.
yeah, yeah, I'm not. When I say like I can envision me going and like life insurance and my wife, being strong and able to like manage kids. I don't know what the fuck I would do if she was here. Like, she's annoying 80% of the time, but I could never imagine.
It sucks because, like, I mean, like you said, she has friends. You know, they've been in the hospital for crap. She's finally got back.
Crohn's is technically right. This is
It's an autoimmune production, so it can infect anywhere from the mouth and
yeah.
the way the doctor described it to me when I first went in, he said, you and I eat them. He said, they're not good digested. For people with Crohn's, their body attacks them. Oh shit, that's untreated. Then she'll have swelling, scarring. Shit.
That's like when I got diagnosed with UPI. I legitimately had written off. I was like, I'm getting old and getting fat. And then got like 100-pound cane. Pretty easy to do, especially a coach throwing 20-mile-an-hour pitches definitely. And then they went to the bullpen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll let you get back. I wanted to say hello, welcome you back, see how Joe was doing.
I appreciate it. Yeah, hearing someone else who went through it kind of helps, you know?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I know for me, like, they had like where you would go for your treatments. Just talking to the people there, you get super grateful. Like I met people that were like in like their 18th and 20th time having radiation. Like, oh, they cancer 5 times, it keeps coming back. It's like, yeah.
Crazy.
Or we met because there was some high school kid was there because he didn't go to the children's hospital anymore, and he was just going to Allegheny. And he was 16 years old, and he had some kind of bone cancer. And he's had it since he was a little kid. Like, just hung out, talked to him, talked about baseball, talked about school, girls. And I'm like, man, sometimes you just gotta be grateful. Like, I made it to 40 without anything wrong with me.
Yeah.
He's been sick since he was like 5 years old. It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right, man. Okay, I'll talk to you.
All right, I am back. Sorry for the disconnect. One of the issues with doing this by myself is when someone comes up and talks to me, I kind of don't want to be rude and talk back. All right, so that hit scored 2 runs. I saw that there was a couple of mistakes in the field. So it looks like Blackhawk is up now 7-0. And it looks like that hit a batter, so we have runners on first and second. We have no outs. And this is the bottom of the third inning. There's a swing and a miss. So that'll be a strike. Yeah, my wife has, I can't say it's like sarsamoa skin cancer. And they removed the tumor and had to take some of her jaw. And I was talking to somebody who also went through a similar surgery with, for the same thing. And there's a pass ball, so you have runners on first and third. Runner on first in advance because there's no outs, so you can't advance to second on a wild pitch unless there's 2 outs. So yeah, my wife got surgery, removed the tumor, and then she starts her chemo radiation on Monday. So that's the main reason why I haven't been out here streaming. Been helping her get back to health. All right, so we have the coach coming in. There's a ball plate at the pitcher. Throw to first and gets the out. It does score a run though. And that gives it 8 runs there now for Blackhawk. All right, so we have a runner on second base. 1 out. Missed high. Nice play by the catcher. And she's going to run to third on that high pitch. This Blackhawk team, they put the ball in play. That's what you need at this level at 10U. Missed high. Especially at rec. Put the ball in play. Challenge these teams to play defense. So we got 3 no's to count. This is a new pitcher for Central Valley. Just noticed that. Miss low. Here comes the coach, I believe. There he is. Swing and a miss. So you can tell she was ahead. You throw it slower like that, it's tougher for these girls to make contact because they're used to the slower pitching or not used to faster pitching. Even the arcs, you want to throw them as flat as possible. Just swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's 2 outs. And coaches sometimes think they're helping these batters by slowing things down a little bit, and they're actually making it more difficult. Missed high. So CV's in a spot right now just because they're down by 8 runs, and you have a max of 5 runs an inning. So they're in a situation where they need to score runs. They can't give up anymore because they're running out of innings to score runs. They're limited. And that's hitter. She's going to go to first. So we have first and third. My camera is still sluggish. Look at that. Whoops. So are we switching pitchers? Or are we just helping her out? I think we're just helping her out. Yeah, it's the same pitcher. And so a lot of these girls at 10U, they're still learning how to pitch here. You get a good pitcher every so often here that plays travel ball and spin training. But here at the rec level, you get a lot of pitchers that are just starting out. And pitching softball is different than baseball, way different. I remember when I played baseball, you can pretty much throw anybody on that mound and throw. Girls in a circle, there's a lot involved to be a fast pitcher. It's not easy. Is it called strike? And now that there's 2 outs, base runner can steal second. So she stole second base. So she's on second and third here, 2 outs. Missed high. It's a hot day, muggy. It's finally cooled off a little bit. Missed high. So here comes the coach. There's 1 strike. So we have 2 strikes or 4 pitches, whatever comes first.
2 outs, you gotta run.
Umpires can call strikes. It's a swing and a miss. There's a ball in play. Past the pitcher, and shortstop makes the play, but run scores. It was just over the head of the pitcher. Did that hit her? That did hit her. So we have runners on all the bases. Bases loaded. All right, we got a lefty up. There's a strike. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. The run rules, I think, are 4, 5, and 6 innings. I don't know if it's 3, 4, and 5. I forget what the rules are. Miss low. Okay, here comes the coach. There's a ball in play that gets past his shortstop. Nice try. Nice play at third as well. Trying to get the force out there. It was a nice effort there by the shortstop. A nice play by the left fielder, too, to almost get her out at third. All right, so we scored the max run, so it's 10-0, Blackhawk. and they walked off the field because you can only score 10 in an inning. So we'll be back with the top of the fourth after a short break. All right, so this network is sponsored by BCSN Investors, and we have three different areas. So we have the eBay store that sells trading cards. We have Etsy, who makes dye sublimation plaques, bag tags, and also trading cards for the girls. And then we have, it's called Spring. It's our merchandise line. So you can go to Spring and order your merch there. So like I said, we try to keep this free for everybody. We don't want to charge anyone, so we have to figure out other ways to raise money. I don't want to do sponsorships because I feel that the sponsorships are more for the youth programs. I don't want to take money out of their pockets, so I don't do sponsorships. So at least local sponsorships. If you're out there and you want to donate something to me, I will definitely give you a shout out. But as far as the local bars and other local businesses, I don't like taking money from them. All right, here we go. So Blackhawk is up big, 10-0, and Central Valley's in a situation here where they need to score runs here. They got to score 5. They're running out of time. So we have a lefty up leading off for CD. Swing and a miss, first pitch. One ball and one strike. This is pool play games. This is a local league, and we have the pool play games to seed these teams into the playoff brackets. So each team has to win at least one game of 3 games that they play. Teams that don't win 3 games or don't win a single game are not added into the bracket. So you have to win at least one game to make the bracket. So we got 3 balls and 1 strike. So that's the ultimate goal, is to win at least one game so you can get into the bracket. And then from there, you play single elimination tournament. Ball 4. And here comes the coach. So there's 1 strike. So she has 2 strikes or 4 pitches. There's a pop-up. Nice play by the catcher to make the out. Do you see the replay on that one? That was a nice play there. It's not easy to do. She made it look easy, but it is not easy. First pitch is a swing and a miss. And I like seeing her keep her mask on too. A lot of girls try to take that mask off. And that hockey style mask is made to stay on. It's not like the old school mask like the umpire has on. Those hockey style masks are made to stay on your head for protection. And I see a lot of girls trying to take that mask off, and they're not made or designed for that. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. So that this rectangle no drop third strike. First pitch is a called strike. So those of you, maybe you don't know, if you drop a third strike, you can run the first and the defense has to complete the out by making the out at first. But at this level here at the rec league, we don't enforce that rule. Missed high and outside. So we have a 2-2 count and 2 outs. I didn't put any outs on there. I missed high, ball 4. So here comes the coach. So this batter has 2 strikes. So you have 1 strike or 4 pitches. There's a hit, and that's going to fall for a single. Nice hit. All right, so we have a runner on first base, 2 outs. Nice block by the catcher. Keeps the runner on first base. Swing and a miss. Still no one running. I have a microphone behind home plate, but it's not working. So mad at that. Runner advances on a wild pitch. We have 1 ball and 2 strike count. Runner is on second. 2 outs. Foul ball. Miss low. Evens the count at 2. Missed high. Base runner's going to go to third, and she's going to be safe. Don't know about that. Kind of a tough play to call for a one-man crew. But he might have missed that call. Call strike 3. Doesn't really matter. All right, so we will be back with the bottom of the 4th. After a short break. All right, so if you're one of those lucky people on Facebook, please give us a follow. We're BC Softball Network, and I do a lot of posting images and pictures and different things. So if you can interact with that, it helps bring in earnings for the network. So last year we made $46, not a big amount, but anything helps. So this year we're doing a little bit better. So it's appreciated as we grow and get bigger, and just keep engaging on Facebook. If you aren't on Facebook, don't bother. Stay off it. I wish I can stay off of it. I'm kind of addicted to it though. All right, so we're gonna get started here. This is gonna be the where we at? This is the bottom of the fourth inning, which again is very weird to me because CV's the home team, so I don't know why they're not home. All right, ball's thrown down, and we're going to get started. So Blackhawks the home team. I believe if they score two, that might be the game. Mercy rule. We'll have to see. 12-run mercy rule. First pitch, hit the umpire. I like doing these replays on this kind of thing because when I make a short, a lot of people like watching when other people get hurt for whatever reason. I guess some people are just cruel like that. All right, so we got 2 balls, I think. 3 balls. You can see this pitcher's newer. Everyone starts somewhere. And here comes the coach. That's why they do coach pitch at this 10U level, because you get pitchers that are newer, and no one gets out of just walking everybody. So let the pitcher try to throw, and then let the coaches come in, and that ball's rolling out to the fence. And she only gets 2 bases because the coach actually threw it. If she did that when a girl pitches, she can keep running. But since the coach was throwing, they have to stop at second base. So you have a runner on second, nobody out. Now, a lot of times when the pitcher's throwing like this and hitting the ground, it's she's not snapping her wrist. You always hear the coaches snap your wrist. She's just throwing it. She's not snapping. When you're young, you got to spend hours to snap that wrist. I heard some coaches, some pitching coaches, tell girls to just get a socks rolled up in a ball and just do it in your room for hours. Snap, snap, snap. All right, so here comes the coach. We have runner on second base, no outs. And the girl has no strikes, so he gets 3 strikes or 4 pitches. Foul ball. Foul ball. We got 2 strikes. 2 pitches, 2 strikes. Swinging him at strike 3. That'll be an out. All right, here comes another batter here. We have runner on second still with 1 out. Still don't know why this camera's struggling. I like that view too. right. 3 balls and no strikes. So here comes the coach. No strikes. So let's see what happens here. Runner on second base. Foul tip. There's a hard hit up the middle. Almost got the coach's foot. That scores a run. And I do believe the winning run is now on first base. Missed outside. Go back to this camera. Man, I like that view. Why is it frozen? I have a HDMI transmitter that sends a signal from the camera to this device that I use called a yellow box. And I'm not sure if there's something going on with that thing or what. So we have 3 balls and no strikes. Here comes the coach. Still hesitating. I think I know why. There's a hard hit up the middle. So that'll advance the runner to second base. Oh, she's going to go to... She went to third on an overthrow. She went to second and third, actually. So we have runners on second and third. And looks like the coaches are going to make a change here. I think I may have figured out what is going on with that camera. So when they change pictures here, I'm going to try to do something. Is that helping? Looks like it's still sluggish a little bit, huh? It's not as bad, though. So this pitcher gets a few warm-up pitches, maybe 5 or something. So we have runners on second and third. I think the girl on third base is the winning run with the 12-run Mercy. But we'll see. It's still pausing. I don't think I fixed it. All right. I think she's trying to hit my camera. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go with the winning run is on third base. So here's the first pitch, and it's going to be a ball. There's a high pitch. So we got 2 balls. There's the 3 balls. The lights are on. If you haven't noticed, it is getting dark out. There's a called strike. It's a nice pitch. Ooh, I just noticed this girl's a lefty too. Lefty pitchers are nice to have. She missed high there, so we have ball 4. So here comes the coach. Foul ball. And again, I do believe that runner on third base is the winning run. That's a hit. And that gets past the outfielder. And that is going to be game. It's a nice hit. All right, so if you stuck around and watched this game, thank you. I appreciate it. Blackhawk wins big, 12-0. So thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.